Hello, welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. Now, I did say at the end of the last one that the next game was going to be a classic, where its review was long overdue. So here it is. This is Platoon, which was released by Ocean in 1987, obviously based on the 86 film, which I've never seen all the way through. I've seen like bits of it and it just bores the fuck out of me. So yeah, I've never had any interest in seeing the film at all, let alone the bits I did see. But this is something of a rarity, this game, for two reasons. Firstly, it's a game by Zach Townsend that I don't think is a stinking heap of shit. I can't remember all of Zach Townsend's games, but ones that do spring to mind are Cobra. Admittedly, that was his first game, but that doesn't sort of, you know, take away the fact that that game is absolute shite. He also did the conversion of Stun Runner, which was absolute bollocks from start to finish. And I also remember he did Renegade 3, which I haven't reviewed. I haven't reviewed any of the Renegade games. I dare say I will at some point, but I'm in no hurry to do so. But Renegade 3 was just, you know, that was complete fucking turd as well. And I can't actually think of a single Zach Townsend game at the moment that I like. So it has that. The other thing is, this is an Ocean officially licensed film tie-in. And of course, everyone knows that Ocean's, like on a television or films or whatever, officially licensed tie-ins, they are always absolute fucking Kilimanjaro sized mountains of shit. So a lot of people were very skeptical about this one, but then the publicity screenshots came along and everyone's like, fucking hell, that looks pretty good. And then they're all thinking, hang on, are they genuine? Are they mocked up? Because then mocked up screenshots weren't that common, unlike today. But nevertheless, the skepticism was there because Ocean's reputation was absolutely permanently fixed when it came to how shit their games were if they were officially licensed, based on either films or television programs. Now, the soundtrack to this is by Jonathan the Walking Ego Dunn. As always, I'm rather loath to say this, but I do think his music in this game is pretty fucking good. Anyway, enough of this blabble, or babble, whatever. I will also point out, actually, just before we get the game underway, I am using a trainer. It is only one, and it is the one that allows me to skip levels, because this game is fucking hard. And when you combine that with the fact that I am absolute shite at it, yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you a great deal of the game if I hadn't got that trainer activated. So yeah, I selected that one, but that's the only one. I haven't got infinite ammo or infinite energy or any of that other shit. Right, here we go. So the game has 5 levels. And you start off in this combat zone, and the idea here is to not walk into tripwires and get yourself fucking killed straight away. Fuck's sake. So the idea is that we need to find the explosives and destroy a bridge. Fucking just missed that. That wasn't what I planned to do, but I'll take it. Now, you do have limited ammunition, and you can only take fucking hell. You can only take 4 hits for each, or each member of the platoon can only take 4 hits. And after that, I think I've already got myself stuck in a sort of like dead end area. Yeah, once a platoon member has taken 4 hits, they are actually killed in action. Unless you activate those tripwires that I did straight away, in which case you are killed outright straight away. Alright, so I really fucked up here. I think I must be back at the starting point. Okay, so let's see now if I can, you know, not completely fuck this up. Now, I need to keep making my way down, but I'm not doing that. And I'm pretty sure I am just walking in circles. Anyway, so he's taking a hit. Now I can change to any of the other 5 members of the platoon that are still around. But I'll keep using this bloke for now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now each time you take a hit, your morale goes down. To be honest, I can't actually remember what happens when your morale reaches 0. Am I in that same... yeah, back here again. You may be starting to see what I mean when I say this game is fucking hard. Okay, thought I'd lost that, and okay, I did then. Right, last life with this fucking little cunt. And he's fucking dead. I do fucking hate it when you're trying to jump over the tripwires and then an enemy soldier comes along. There is fuck all you can do. I didn't mean to go up there. I wanted to jump over that tripwire which has now disappeared. Let's go up here. Fucking, that was good. Alright, well I've gone completely the wrong fucking way, I reckon. There we are. I think I'm nearing the area where the explosives are found. Oh, you fudge! Just saw that, but too fucking late. Oh, fuck's sake. What the... I only just fucking saw that as well. The cunts that come out of the trap doors there. And... oh, fuck off! Now, one of the flaws other than constantly getting killed every fucking 10 seconds is that the only sound effects are when you are hit. The rest of the time, you don't really have any idea as to whether or not you're... oh, fucking hell! You don't have any idea as to whether or not your shots that you're firing are hitting enemies. You see my morale is now absolutely fucking rock bottom. Ah, there it is. Right, that's the explosive that I need to destroy the bridge. I didn't even see who fired that shot that I just avoided. Okay, obviously I've gone the wrong way here. That's where I'm going to go. So now I need to make my way up. Fucking hell. Well, if I can actually find a way up. There we go. Why is it it's taken until I've got to this, you know, my last fucking platoon member before I can actually make any progress? Yeah, it's way too fucking soon. Yeah, before I can actually make any progress on this level. Except I've now hit a fucking dead end. Oh, fuck off! So I think, yeah, this is, yeah, last life territory. I'm not going to be putting my fucking name to that. Anyway, that was level 1. Let's get another game underway. So yeah, once you've found those explosives that I picked up, you have to take them to a bridge and you destroy the bridge. You carry on to the village, you find the entrance to the underground tunnels, and oh look, I've managed to complete the level. So here we go then with the underground passageways, or the underground tunnels here. Now this level is pretty fucking difficult as well, but this is the level that was used for most of the publicity screenshots. If you're, I'm sure everyone must have seen this game by now, so you all know why they were used. They were really well done. Yeah, graphically they look great, and the gameplay is pretty good here as well. But again, it's fucking difficult. Right. I keep taking fucking hits here. Now you can take 4 hits, after which, you know, that's it, you're fucking dead. And, oh, fuck's sake. But now there aren't 5 members of your platoon. So if you fucking lose your second attempt, that's it. Right, so we got to here, so we can check out here, a book of Vietnamese poetry. No, I don't want that. What do you got? Right, nothing in there. What's in the drawers? Secret documents. Right, I want those. And box of flares. Yeah, we need the flares. And that's useless, and that's a map of where we are. Yeah, right, okay, let's get out of there then. Ah, fucking hell. I'm out of ammo, so yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm meant to do now. Well, there's nothing I can do, yeah, it's Right, so killed in action there, but yeah, I have one more chance, so here we go. Oh fuck it, missed him. Trouble is, I keep looking at the map and I can't see because I'm not paying attention. I don't see the people on the screen, so I got him, but it was too late. The other thing is, I don't know if I have to go back and complete this area. Looks like I do. Right. Empty. It's still all empty. So we'll get the documents, we'll get the flare. What's in there? Nothing. Right. Okay. Right. Let's I desperately need to get more ammo. Fuck. That was close. Again, I'm really low on ammo. Right, I don't think there's any in here. Diary. Nothing in that drawer. Some rotten food, it tastes disgusting. But nothing else. So yeah, I'm now really fucking low on ammo. In fact, I'm now out, so I've just, yeah, there's nothing I can do there. So I've got to find another room, which I'm not going to do because I've just been killed. Oh, there you go, there's level 2. So what you have to do, you have to find 2 boxes of flares. Then you have to find, I say, those secret plans. I think that is it. And then you have to get to the exit. There are 2 exits. One of them is blocked by enemy soldiers. It just, I think it just says that you can't go through there. The other one that's clear, that lets you get out of that, and you head to level 3, which I will try and show in the next attempt. I wonder if I may have to put a jump cut here. Right, well I've got fuck all nowhere on that go. Right, so here we go again. Yeah, I'll put a jump cut here so that it will take us straight to level 3. Right, so here we are then at level 3. So you have to launch the flares to light up the area. Then you can see the enemy soldiers as they appear. You just got to take them out. But you do have limited ammo and limited flares, so you can't just keep firing away willy-nilly. You need to have some sort of target. Again, like the previous levels, 4 hits and you're dead. There you go, I've just taken a hit. But I mean, compared to the first 2 levels, this one is not as difficult. It's still difficult enough. There you go, another fucking hit. But yeah, it's certainly easier to progress through here than it is through levels 1 and 2. And it's an absolute fucking breeze compared to level 4. So I'll take the 3rd hit, and there you go. So that means I get one more attempt. And of course, if this fucks up, I've then got to reload it and start again and skip the levels. Right. So we're back up to the exit. You can see levels 2 and 3 load up together. You don't have to sit and wait for the multi-loader to get to level 3. It's there straight away. Now if you've got a rough idea where they are, then obviously you can fire at them in the dark and you'll get, yeah, you will actually hit them. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean, you know, they can't be shot. Back in, yeah. Okay. Just about managed to get away with that. And that. Okay, so I've taken 1 hit. I am being a bit liberal with the use of flares here. This just means I'm going to really struggle later on. So I say that like I'm going to get through here anyway. I'm also low on ammo. Very low on ammo. And there we go. So that's yeah. Shock horror. Another fucking failure. So Platoon has been destroyed, and that means going back to the main menu. So yeah, I'll jump cut here and we'll try and get to level 4. Oh, I get to enter my name. Lucky old me. Except of course it doesn't let you use the fucking keyboard, so I don't bother entering a name. Right. On to well, the next go. And we'll get level 4 loaded up. Now here, this is where the graphical quality takes a bit of a nosedive. It's nowhere near as good as, well, certainly the first 2 levels. I mean, the 3rd level graphically isn't, you know, bad either, but the first 2 is where you can really tell that all the work on the graphics was done. Here, yeah, not so great when it eventually loads. Here my disk image is a bit on the slow side. Right, here we are. Now, musically I think this sounds great, but yeah, as you can see, graphically not so good, and also it is fucking hard. Largely because it is pretty difficult to see the enemy shots. They are flickering like mad. And yeah, so I've got one more bloke here. So you got to watch out for the mines and the barbed wire. Oh, fucking what? Well, that's it. I mean, one more hit and it's game over. So that was fucking good. What a fucking waste of time. Right, so now I've got to reload it all again to try and show you at least a few more seconds of level 4. So definite jump cut this time. Right, here we are again. It's not going to last long, but let's yeah, have another bash at level 4. Oh god, I nearly fucked it up straight away. Okay, I did fuck it up straight away. Fuck off! So, okay, so the first time I got here, I tried, I did manage to get to, you know, the second screen. Not this time. Okay, I fucking finally managed it, but one more hit and now fuck off. Anyway, that is level 4. I can't be asked to go through to level 5 because it means I've got to do all these jump cuts again and, you know, reloading, and, you know, it's just too much fucking aggro. So, yeah, well, you've got an idea anyway of the first 4 stages. We'll load, we'll get it back to the title page and start another game and get the review underway when it eventually loads. I wish I had a disk image that was faster than this. What doesn't help is that my disk image, if I don't have true drive emulation enabled, it doesn't work at all. And well, yeah, I mean, at least I can actually, you know, play it and review it rather than just, you know, have to get rid of the fucking thing because it will not load. Anyway, right, so let's start with the presentation. I think the presentation of the game is fucking superb. Even when it came to actually buying the thing, it came in this quite large box, and yeah, the cover art and everything else was all like well done. I think this, I don't know if this is a digitized image or not here, but I just think it looks really good. It definitely looks a lot like that particular image from the top of the film poster. The loading screen is a bit shit, which is an attempt at doing the fucking image that everyone knows, which I think is so overdone and over the top. I fucking hate it. So yeah, the presentation is fantastic. So let's get level 1 started. Now I think the graphics here are fantastic as well. I mean, they are unbelievably detailed. The main sprites looks great, as do the Viet Cong soldiers. Of course, with them all having the high resolution overlay certainly helps. The drawback is that here, whereas choose your man, these really do look like they've just been lifted straight from a Spectrum. They have very Spectrum looking colours, and the image quality for that matter. Also, I'll just get killed, but I'll also just point out you do have grenades which you can use. Oh fucking, what was I supposed to do there? Now the drawback with the graphics on this fucking stage is that it is really not easy to see you know, some of the ground objects, because all of the bushes and that are, yeah, they do obstruct the view somewhat. So some of these tripwires are really hard to spot. I was supposed to jump over the tripwire there, not go up here, but oh well, I'm here now. And there's a fucking dead end anyway. Oh, fucking hell. So yeah, graphically, well, this level certainly, it's great for the most part. I just wish that there were, you know, some of the ground obstacles were a bit easier to spot sometimes. So what we'll do now is go on to level 2 and continue the graphical like summary with this level. So with level 2, this is where graphically the game just, you know, really does move up another fucking level. And the thing is, you do get the impression that Ocean knew that. They knew that graphically it was fucking superb, because this, as I say, this was the level where all the screenshots were taken from. So yeah, they knew that graphically it looked great, and of course it does. You cannot argue against that. Graphically, this level is fucking incredible for a Commodore 64. It looks so good. And with level 3, fuck it, we'll go on to level 3. Okay, graphically is a bit sort of simplistic here, but I mean, they work. You can't say the graphics are shit, but obviously compared to levels 1 and 2, yeah, there is quite a drop. And then with level 4, frankly, I think the graphics are shit. They really do look quite Spectrum-esque, especially the like the ground and that, where there's these barbed wire that you're supposed to be trying to avoid, and the mines, which you can barely see. The enemy shots you really can barely see, because they're flickering around like fuck knows what. Let's have another look around here. fuck it, I thought I got the cunt. Well, I did, but I also got shot in the process. Oh, there's nothing here, is there? Yeah, it's the rotten food. I think this is the thing that doesn't work yet. And that's the diary. Oh, you cunt. It does give you time to react, but not much. And I am also now starting to run low on ammo. Oh, fucking hell, that was close. He'd fucking got us then. But now I'm so low on ammunition. I'm only supposed to be doing a graphic summary here, but I do think this area looks so good that I just can't resist. Oh fucking hell, just about got away with that. So I found a box of flares, empty. That's weapons, but that didn't give me any ammo. That's given me medical supplies, more medical supplies, but no fucking ammo. And I've got one hit, or one shot left. So yeah, I don't rate my chances. There you go, my shot's been used up. So I've basically got to run around here and just hope like fuck that no one finds me, which of course they have. And there we go, dead. So anyway, that is graphics. Then in terms of audio, right, well, sound effects can be summed up very easily because there's only one, and that's the ah as you've been hit. I think that has been digitised. It sounds like it. But it's pretty good. I just wish there were more sound effects. It needs the sound of gunfire. And it needs the sound to know that you've hit someone. Just because, especially at level 1, the enemies are firing. And if you can't see it because it's obscured by all the foliage, that you've got no fucking clue that it's happened. So yeah, sound effects are sorely lacking. In terms of the music, I think it's fucking great. I mean, I hate to be the ones that sort of, further swell Jonathan Dunn's ego as if it fucking needs it. But, yeah, he's done a fantastic job with the music here. You almost get the impression that he's been given quite a lot of the 64's memory dedicated towards doing the music, especially as you've got a different piece of music for each section. They're all great, and you think, well, how's he had that much? Look at what the game looks like with all the variation in levels, and graphically, especially the first two, it looks fantastic. How could he possibly have had that much memory available for the music? So I don't know how the fuck he did it. Either that or, the graphics are a lot more compressed or whatever, but I can't see that, especially on the, I keep mentioning the first two levels, but yeah. Then, right, let's get to the gameplay, which means going back to level 1. Now, I mean, yeah, okay, the gameplay is there. You can't say, it's not. But the difficulty level is, I think, way too high. I've never played or even seen the Spectrum version, but I have it on good authority that the Spectrum version is ludicrously hard. As if this version wasn't hard enough. But yeah, this one is apparently quite forgiving compared to the Spectrum version. Fucking cunt. So yeah, I don't like level 1 because yeah, it is too hard, and also it's so easy to get lost. A map is vital. It's very similar to Flash Gordon, the Mastertronic game. A multi-stage game. The first level involves trying to find your way around this jungle area. Haven't got a fucking clue where to go, and without a map you just wandering around aimlessly for fucking ages. I know plenty of people who never got off level 1, and I'm not surprised in the slightest that that happened. I just think it's too difficult. So I've now got up to approaching the sort of like clearer area nearer where the bridge is. So yeah, I mean the gameplay is there for stage 1, but the difficulty level is far too high. So we'll go on to stage 2. Now with stage 2, again the difficulty level is there, but it's not quite as stupidly high as stage 1, I don't think. But the control system, I think, has been brilliantly thought out. It's all done with just, you know, the single fire button joystick. On stage 1 you can press space to use grenade, which I showed that one time and then forgot all about it. But here, like, so when you're in this, just a tunnel, it plays just like the old Dungeon Master game. So you push forward and it moves you forward, and if you move left or right, it turns you left or right. And then as soon as an enemy appears, you then take control of the crosshairs and move them around and press fire to shoot. And it does sound a bit clunky at first, but as you play it, you quickly realise it has been really well implemented. It's been extremely well done. So yeah, as far as the control method and the gameplay of level 2 goes, they've got it spot on. So again, I've got the secret documents and I've got the box of flares, but that's all that's here. No ammo. That's one thing I wish wasn't such an issue, is how quickly you run out of ammo. Because I think, yeah, I'm now out of him. So yeah, another hit. And yeah, there's fuck all in here. So I mean, again, it's another thing that I think the reason Ocean kept on showing the stage 2 not only in the promo screenshots but also the like promotional videos, again, as well as knowing it looked great, they also knew it played great. They had got it spot on. And I suppose, you know, if you've done that good a job and you want to show it off, why wouldn't you? So yeah, level 2, they got the gameplay exactly right. Now level 3, and the obvious, I suppose, comparison is like, you know, Operation Wolf or something. I mean, you are standing here, it is only stationary, you're not moving around, but I mean, you're firing at these enemies that crop up. It's not quite as ridiculous as Operation Wolf. You're not just standing there saying, ah, your bullets can't fucking harm me, let alone your fucking bazooka shells that you're repeatedly firing at us, which are doing fuck all. So yeah, it's not as ridiculous as Operation Wolf, but the gameplay style is very similar to Operation Wolf. And then, well, I'll tell you what, we'll skip it and we'll go on to level 4 again and cover the gameplay for this one. So Another jump cut while this one loads. Right, so with level 4, I mean, well, I've already mentioned how shit the graphics are here, but I mean the difficulty level is ridiculous. I detest it, and also the fact that this level reminds me of a stage in the game Grisor is not a good thing at all. So yeah, stage 4 here, it's Grisor with the difficulty turned to fucking 11-ty cunt, with the graphics made by, I don't know, a Spectrum it looks like. So yeah, the gameplay for level 4 I do not like one bit. I fucking hate it. So to sum up, yeah, stage 1 looks great, it plays well, but it's too fucking hard. Stage 2 looks great, plays great, they've got that bang on. Stage 3 looks okay, plays okay. Stage 4 looks like shit, plays like cunt, and I fucking hate it. And stage 5 I haven't got a clue, I've never even seen it. But I mean, you compare this to just about, or in fact not just about, you compare this to any other official, sort of like, you know, officially licensed film or television tie-in. This is a fucking masterpiece. I mean, I don't think it's the greatest game ever, but it is easily the best officially licensed Ocean game. But that really isn't saying very much when you look at all the shit they churned out previously. The only other drawback I have with this game is the fact that because this was quite a success for Ocean, to put it mildly, it meant that they then stuck with this sort of format, I think, far too long. After this, there were so many other Ocean film tie-ins and television tie-ins that were all like 5-stage games, each stage playing differently to the previous one. So you had this, you had Batman the movie, actually was that another Zach Townsend game? Yeah, it might have been. You had what was it, the under whatever it fuck, that Kevin Costner fucking bollocks, the gangster one. You know the one I mean. And then Total Recall, and I think a RoboCop, and they all followed this same template. You know, 5 levels. Each one quite different. Okay, yeah, it's great to begin with, but when they bring out game after game after game after game that, you know, uses the same thing, you do start to think, you know, come on, that or that, and you may also think, you know, go on, give us some fucking variety, which is not. You know, it wasn't a smart thing to ask because, yeah, just remember what all their previous fucking film game, you know, film tie-ins were like. They were all complete shite. The trouble is, they then did decide, okay, we've done too many games following this template. So then you got shit like The Addams Family and fucking Cool World and, yeah. So anyway, that is Platoon. Easily the best officially licensed film game that Ocean released on the Commodore 64. I rate it 7 out of 10. if you are one of the, like, you know, 3 people who have not played this game before, then it's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, I think the difficulty level is too high. And once you get past level 3, the overall quality of the game really does fucking nosedive. So level 4 is just fucking absolutely hateful. So yeah, that's Platoon. 7 out of 10. That brings this review to an end. Thank fuck. And we'll see you at the next one.